day just to make ends meet.
Look, let's get back to what we originally agreed to and only discuss the things we go through as first ladies.
God. Well, for me as a first lady, I wish somebody would have told me not to be myself. I'm a people person, trusting and friendly by nature.
Yeah, we know.
Okay, then, well, you know I like to mingle and get to know people. I open up in conversation, and then I find myself being taken advantage of by the things I say.
Honey, your kind has been used to seek ulterior motives.
Tell me about it. I've come to realize there's some awful mean people in the church, and me not being prepared to handle that as a pastor's wife with my personality is a heavy burden to carry for my husband's ministry.
That's your Achilles heel.
Right.
Shani, you next.
Well, we know my congregation thinks I'm mean, and I really don't care. I have a voice, and we all have a voice. Now, I'm not saying that I push over my husband's authority in the church. What I'm saying is, my congregation knows they can't run over me, and I have a voice, and I ain't taking no crap from nobody, okay?
Maybe I need to have an attitude like you.
Girl, honey, meekness is power under control. You okay? Just don't be telling all your business next time. People gonna know what you do before you do it. I wish I did have somebody prepare me on how to deal with the criticism and negative experience during my husband's ministry. To this day, it still bothers me when I hear it. There are leaders that's in the church that undermines my husband's authority just for the sake of it. And I want to bag him up so bad, but I can't. And that's hard for me as a first lady.
Not you, Shani. Not you.
Oh, don't get it twisted. Now, I could step out the box and get him a piece of my mind, but I ain't gonna do it.
You can't do that, Shani. You just said meekness was power under control.
Oh, honey, I'm not meek by any stretch of the imagination, okay?
Well, besides Shani, does anybody else feel like they're wearing a mask? Like you're hiding your true emotions, your true feelings?
Oh, yes, you have to. We're held at a higher standard. People say things just to get a rise out of you.
Yeah, especially when women call in your house all time of the night wanting the plaster, claiming it's an emergency.
Sending your husband notes.
Yeah, that too. Like she said, they just want to get a rise out of you.
Yeah, I know. I have to deal with my congregation always disrespecting me.
Like how?
Like when women shake my husband's hand and they hold it for too long. There's this one woman, she does it all the time and it burns me up. I mean, she feels like she gotta hug him every Sunday. Then she gives me this cat eating a canary look. Sometimes I wanna go home and cry.
What? Go home and cry?
She looks better than I do. What? Oh, she was tight.
Well, if you don't say anything, then they think it's okay to do anything. It's this one lady always parking in my parking space every Sunday, knowing good and well there's other empty parking spaces around the church.
Your name is on the parking sign, right?
What you think, I'm first lady? Duh, of course.
See what I'm talking about? Just disrespectful.
So this one Sunday, she parked in my space. I went to her in private. Like it says in Matthew 18:15, I showed this woman her faults. I asked her not to park in my parking space again. I can tell you right now, I didn't win this woman over, and I was not coming back with 2 witnesses either.
Here we go.
You right, here we go. So the next Sunday, she parked in my space again. I ain't say nothing to her. I waited till service started, stepped out, made a phone call, and had her car towed. She didn't know what happened, who came and got it. And she ain't parked there again either. Amen.
Now, is that the lady that shaves her eyebrows off?
Girl, yeah, it's over there looking like a store mannequin.
But y'all, what about those Sundays when it feels like nothing is going right? And you're having an argument with your husband.
That's when you drive separate cars.
2 snaps on that one.
But look, before you walk in them church doors, you better make sure you got a smile on your face.
Because if they said something wrong, honey, they will run with it just to have something to say.
See what we go through? We just go through so much.
And then, for instance, when they spend so much time with the ministry, instead of at home with the family, I mean, that's all good now, but I want them at home with me.
Girl, I just tell my husband, go on and go.
Amen, honey, amen.
Nobody got time for this.
I mean, whatever the case may be, it takes a toll on you. Like you said, putting on that mask. I may be going through something, but you won't know about it.
So you ladies agree it's kind of like we're living in this glass house syndrome. Like we're being judged and watched.
Yes.
See, we got to stay prayed up, ladies. Because if it wasn't for the Lord on my side,
Where would I
be? Yes.
So, I mean, what do they expect from us? We don't hold any office in the church. We're not on any ministries. I mean, people just expect for us to sit around, wear nice clothes, and keep up controversy. We have our own identities, ladies. We're not to be overlooked. We are leaders in the church, whether they like it or not, right?
Right, say that.
Yes, we're leaders, but let's not forget, we may not do the job our husbands do as a pastor, but we are still leaders. It's a partnership. If the Lord calls a man into the ministry, he calls the whole man. That includes the wife and the kids too.
Right.
So it's our area of responsibility to keep them lifted and to support them, because ministry can be, excuse my French, tenacious. Ephesians 5:22 through 24 says, wives, submit yourselves unto your husbands in everything. My only expectation is that people have to understand pastors have a life outside of the church too. So when their mind and body breaks down from all the years of bringing people to Christ, who's going to be there to lift them up? Who's going to be there for them? That's where we come in at. Yes, we have a voice, and yes, we significant.
That was so well put, Delisa.
Well, thank you. I thought so myself.